keep going, man. Shit.
One thing I do got to say about their point of, I mean, when you said they were hypocrites, is yeah, they are hypocrites, but most Republicans are.
Right.
Republicans say they don't want big government, they don't want government running their daily life, right? But it's in Republican states where they pass laws that say that if you vote in the Republican primary, that you, no matter who the fucking person is that's picked, you have to vote for that person in the presidential. You cannot switch to the other party. It's against the law. Yeah.
But that's different.
So when they see that brings me to my new topic though, is the current candidates. I mean,
yeah,
dude, we can go from what we've been talking about from that, dude. What do you guys think about the current candidates?
Well, I agree. When we talked a couple weeks ago, Christopher said if it's a choice between Romney or Obama,
I don't see no difference.
I don't see no difference either. But I know.
But Obama's already there.
I know Obama's evil. I know what I mean by that is I know what things he's gonna do that I'm not gonna like.
He already does them.
We don't know. We don't have any idea of what Mitt Romney, the super Mormon, is going to do.
Yeah, we don't know.
He gets in there.
Yeah.
Do you know much about Mormon religion?
I know magic underwear. The guy found the book under a tree. Basically,
John Smith ran into Jesus in a forest, right? And he gave him these special things where he can read this book.
Dude, that South Park episode is the best ever.
That's real, dude. That's really how it is.
Look, this is what happened. This is the real truth of Mormonism. Look, this is really what I believe.
That's Mitt Romney, dog. Wait. Mitt Romney. Can you imagine that in the White House, dude?
That is not right, dude.
This is what I believe Mormonism is. Mormonism. This what was his name? I forget his name. John Smith. This dude was out in the woods.
The most common name in the world.
Look, listen. He's out in the woods. He done grabbed the neighbor's 15-year-old daughter, started playing with her. Wife comes out and catches him. And next thing you know, he's going off about it was a religion, baby. There was a book out there I dug off the tree, magic underwear, and really that crazy fool went out there, wrote some book, buried it, so when he pulled it up, they believed that shit.
And you gotta hear what I said.
What?
With the book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, man, everything I say, that's my word, and that's what it is.
Yeah. Only I can read it.
That's crazy.
That
is so funny. They're like golden sheets and shit. They're like a golden book.
Anybody that falls for that, come on,
that
people.
That is the funniest shit in the world.
And yes, isn't it funny how he changes his religion so that he can win? He says he doesn't practice that faith anymore, but he did his whole life.
Are we gonna keep rolling? Or
I'm sure Obama's trying to help himself with the illegal immigrant thing, you know, but like you said, it should have been done a long time ago.
Right. The immigration thing, because
it's going to help out some votes, though, for sure.
Right.
He's trying
to buy the votes.
Buy some votes, yeah. Republicans were trying to do it back in the day, though, too, weren't they?
But isn't it wrong? Isn't it wrong that now a corporation is considered an individual, so they can donate as much money to these super PACs as they want?
Yeah, dude.
Now, where's the? Come on, people! You don't honestly see the corruption in that? And who started that?
Shit, this is what I think. If a business claims to be an individual and have the rights as an individual, then they should pay individual income tax on that.
Extra
income tax.
Extra income tax.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like another 30% or something.
Whatever.
Instead of being able to donate $10 million every 5 weeks to Mitt Romney
and just say you donated it. We don't really know you donated it. It's just fucking numbers in the fucking air anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
I mean, what happens?
We can say anything.
What happens to all the money? Like, let's say, fucking Newt Gingrich raised. Did he spend it all every dime? What happens to the money that doesn't get spent?
Mm-hmm. Well, it all goes to who he says he endorses for president.
What if their party don't win?
It doesn't matter. Romney got all the money just so he can use it for more advertisements.
No, I'm not saying.
But when he endorsed, all his delegates and all that shit go to who he endorses.
These people promised Newt Gingrich a whole shitload of money when he was okay.
Well, the same guy that was giving. I just saw this. The same guy that was giving him his money, that Texas billionaire, he's now giving it to. Matter of fact, Sean Hannity just made a big old hubbub about it on the show. How proud he was that the guy who owned a casino and was rich as hell, that was giving all this money to Newt Gingrich, is now giving $10 million a day to. Mitt Romney, and he will spend $100 million of his own money to make sure that Mitt Romney is the new president. Now, Why would he spend $100 million of his own money to make sure that guy is president?
$1 billion.
It is.
Come on, people.
Yeah. It is sort of funny on how confident Rush and Hannity are about Romney. It's actually pretty funny to me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to vote for either one of them, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
They wouldn't tell you.
It's like, what?
When all the candidates are running,
he looks like the Joker
before they picked who they were, they wouldn't tell you. Rush and Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham wouldn't tell you who they backed. They would have every person on their show and give them time to air, but when it came down to voting day, they never tell you who they picked. Why is that? Because at the end, they always want to say, that's the guy I backed all along, without telling you who they really had backing. And the other thing on that topic is, if conservatives are so great, Rush and Hannity, how come you guys can't get one of your boys to win the presidency or run for, at least win your party so they can run for presidency? How come all the conservatives go bloop, 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 bloop? And there's the billionaire boy who was always there, who is basically a real Republican.
Didn't do anything.
He's a crook and don't give a shit about any poor people. Is the one that's left standing. And all your so-called conservative Tea Party people dropped off by the side. Oh no, don't do it to me. Like fortune cookies, they
We ain't no party. I don't believe in no Democrat. I don't believe in no Republican.
You know who I want to see
They're all
president?
the same fucking people.
I want to see you president. Whoever's watching this, I want to see you president.
Exactly.
I want to see him. I want to see him.
Us. Any of
Me.
us.
Anybody that's been poor. These rich people, they don't care.
Man.
They don't know what it's like. They don't know what it's like to have a $300 or $400 paycheck and you have to pay rent, which is more than half of that.
Usually about a fourth of that, so you know.
Then you got
one check is gone.
One check is gone. Boom, for rent. Then you got 3 more checks to pay a light bill, a gas bill, and buy groceries for the whole month.
Exactly. And then you got a
gas,
kid.
and gas.
And if you got a kid, like most of us do, you know, I mean, they ain't cheap. Gotta eat.
Well, he knows kids ain't cheap. You know he ain't got one. He's got nieces and nephews who suck all his money.
Right.
The girl knows all about that shit.
Yeah, that's always.
Having said that, though, dude, I cannot believe, dude, how much money that you get back for having kids from the government. I mean, I know individuals that pay $0 to the government for taxes and get a fucking whopping
$5,000 check, $10,000 check.
Dude, every fucking year after year.
Bullshit.
Why the fuck do they get that money? Why?
I have no.
That is just unheard of, dude.
If you work and you're claiming something, you should.
I don't know.
Get back at least back what you paid.
I don't know, but
no more.
as someone,
and it should be a few grand.
But
well, whatever you paid in is the max is what you should get out.
Oh, right.
So then,
someone who gets that benefit, I say hell no. I live off that benefit. Without that benefit, I wouldn't make it. Because when I get that benefit, that's usually what floats me for the first 4 months of a year. Is that's what keeps my bills caught up. Every time my bills are caught up, and once that money's gone, it's right back to the struggle. So without that, I would have to struggle the way I do now, all the rest of the year. And it allows me to have a good. It allows me getting that benefit as someone who's got a kid and dirt poor.
The vast majority of people I see that get these big checks that have multiple children and they receive a $10,000 check.
But look, wait. Before we end that,
fucking goes out and they buy cars. They buy fucking big screen TVs. They buy all kinds of fucking frivolous bullshit. It doesn't go. It doesn't give clothes for the kids. It doesn't fucking fix the house. It doesn't do shit. I'm not saying that you're doing that.
That's not me, and I use it to live on. I know that's what Derek does too, because I know when he was like, my dad.
But you both only got one kid anyway, right? So the money you gotta carry that far, right?
Right. Well, but look, I'll agree. Don't give me that big bonus, but I also shouldn't have to pay taxes all year.
But I will say, on that note, though,
you get back what you paid in.
I will say on that note, though,
I shouldn't have to pay anything in. Because you know what they do?
Look,
this is what they do. They take our money out of our taxes. They stick it in a bank account.
Just don't get stuck at a job.
And then they give us a corner.
If they're not doing nothing for you, don't get stuck at a job. Fuck that.
Believe me, the money that they're saving, they triple off what they give me.
How long you been there?
Where? Job?
Your position right now?
5 years. April next year.
It's time to move on.
Oh, believe me, I would. But where am I going to go?
Just look.
There's nothing out there, dude.
Come on.
But
I've been looking, dude.
There's things out there, but I don't have no papers like you do to get a job like that. I ain't got nothing but a high school diploma, which really wasn't a high school diploma because I quit. But I went back in 2004 and actually took my GED test, which amazingly I passed considering I didn't do shit in school. And things I was bad at in high school, dude. I scored like 100%. English, reading. I was like, what?
I was horrible. You learned more out of school.
And I take the test and I'm like an A student and I'm like, wow, I never did that high. I can show you the transcript.
Oh, man, that's not right, dude. That's not right.
I was like, wow.
Oh, you learned so much more than you learned on your own.
Dude, and the thing is, when you go take them GED tests, she'll say, do you want to study for a couple days and come back? I said, no, I just want to do it and get it over with. She goes, well, if you failed it, and the thing was the program said if I failed that first time, then I had to pay for the second one. The second time it was going to cost me $150. The first time it was free going through the thing. There's Fine Beverage. We do accept endorsements, Fine Beverage Company. We will not talk about your beverage. This is R.D.C. red soda, and that's R.D.C. beer. We can't tell you the label. We don't have to. But
we're gonna have mugs, dude. We're gonna have mugs.
what was I just talking about?
I have no fucking idea.
Well, people, you're seeing the true.
Oh, this is the true show right here, goddamn.
This is the good one.
I mean, you were just ranting about the motherfuckers trying to spark something. No, it didn't come out. Damn.
We got to rewind the tape.
Edit.
It's gonna be on out.
That's real time too, huh? Oh shit, dude.
Well, we're gonna end this topic and we're gonna start with
I'm trying to get
thanks, people.
Trying to switch it up a little bit.
Trying to switch it up a little bit, huh?